Hello world! It's time to build your first Sitrion ONE mobile application. In this tutorial, we'll show you how in just a few minutes. The first step is to create a new project in Visual Studio with the type Sitrion ONE. For now, let's call it Hello One World. Once Visual Studio has created the new project for Sitrion ONE, you'll see the model file, which is our designer. Here, you can start designing your first micro app. Let's go straight to the Screens tab. Here we can start designing our screen by adding a new screen to the designer surface and giving it a name. Let's call ours Start Screen. You can also choose a template here, and this time we'll choose the default template. Once we see the hierarchy of our screens, you can use the controls to modify the header title, you can give a new label name to a section for the screen, and you can do a few other things. But for now, let's just add a section label and change the section title to more information. And then we can go ahead and add a second screen, so we can then start to jump between two screens in our solution. One screen becomes the start, and the second screen is our detail screen, a classic master detail screen design. Modify the section title on the second screen just like on the first screen, so the titles are different from the standard ones. Going back to the first screen, we can now add a screen navigation control. With a screen navigation control, we have the ability to jump based on a click from one screen to another. In this case, to our second screen. Just select the target screen and provide a title for the button you'd like to use in the screen. Now we can start the Visual Studio debugging to compile the project and open our built-in emulator. And here we can see our first screen with our button Show More, which brings us to the next screen. Our first Hello World app has already been designed. We have one final thing to do now, and that's publish to your company tenant in the Sitrion ONE cloud. For this, we have to select two images on the Store tab. These will be the image icons for our micro app. Just select any kind of PNG picture from your drive and provide a marketplace picture as well. And then we can upload to Playground. You can select Sitrion ONE there, and you should log in with your personal administrator credentials for your company tenant on Sitrion ONE. Wait a few seconds until you get the confirmation that your app is uploaded successfully. Once this is done, you can go to your browser and navigate to one.sitrion.com. Here, you can log in with your administrator credentials again to see the administrative portal for Sitrion ONE. Inside the administration portal, you have two main tabs. One is the User tab and one is the Roles tab. In the Users tab, you can find your own user, which has been assigned currently to the default role. And on the Roles tab, you can find the default role and you can assign your recently published app. We call this Hello One World. Just change the title of the chapter and the category and the app itself, and then save it. Now just head over to your phone to the Sitrion ONE app, which can be downloaded from any of the normal app stores. Log in with your Sitrion ONE credentials and you'll be directed to your own tenant, which shows all of your apps which are assigned to your role. Here you'll see your own app, Hello One World. Run the app just like you did on the emulator. And that's it, your first app, which works out of the box on all major devices. Hello world, I just built my first app on Sitrion ONE.